Hey everyone, so this is my review of Gotham, Season 3, Episode 8, called Blood Rush. And basically what this episode is about is that Captain Barnes starts to feel some of the effects of Alice's blood in him a bit more as he starts to kind of go mad. And while that's going on, Nigma sort of starts to feel out of his sort of boundaries as his relationship continues to grow with Isabella. And while that's going on, Carmine Falcone decides to throw an engagement party for his son Mario and Leslie Tompkins. And this was a really great and really enjoyable episode to watch that really just left my fangirl heart just super excited to see what's all going to happen. And I really enjoyed that this episode had like a heavy focus on Captain Barnes and all that's going on with him as he's slowly going mad because of Alice's blood. And just seeing more and more of what this blood is doing to him was really, really cool, and I enjoyed it so much. And I really love the scene where Barnes goes to the Mad Hatter to try and see if there is a cure or a way to sort of slow down the effects of this blood. And I was expecting the scene to go much more along the lines of Barnes hurting or possibly killing the Mad Hatter, but that really didn't happen all that much. Then all the parts with the surgeon, I wish they would have gone more in depth with him because he just kind of came out of nowhere in my opinion. And I wish to know more about him to understand why he's such a villain. Because I mean, what they did show, I do understand why he's a villain. But I wish they would have gotten more in depth with his character. Because it just didn't seem like it was that big of a deal to me when it was or should have been much more of a big deal. I knew they were going to bring the judge into this whole season because they have to if they're going to do a good solid story with the Court of Owls. They need the judge there as well. And who they finally had sort of revealed as the judge and sort of this being like his origin story to some extent, I really loved, and that was the big thing that just made my fan heart just super excited and super happy to see what they did with the judge character. And when they like somewhat slowly revealed it but made it more and more present as like some of the like key lines of the judge sort of came out, and it just made me super happy once I finally like the light bulb went off in my head and I figured it out. I was super excited. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with him as the episodes progress on. And then all the moments with Nigma and Isabella were really kind of interesting to see what they were doing there, but it was also kind of creepy. And just like seeing them like proving to each other that they do belong together, and Isabella proving to Nigma that Nigma won't eventually end up hurting her, I thought was kind of cool, but still it was really kind of weird too. And then I wasn't all that surprised when Penguin finally had the last straw and decided to deal with Isabella the only real way he knows how to. That wasn't all that shocking or surprising to me that he finally decided to do that, because he really had no other choices. And just overall, this was a really fun and great episode that I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with episodes to come, now that Gordon kind of knows a bit more about Barnes' potential secret. So yeah, that's my review of Gotham, Season 3, Episode 8, called Blood Rush. So yeah, bye!